Hi, my name is Ajay David. I'm a PhD student in the lab of Dr. Michel Cayouette here at the IRCM. So the research field that I work on is the field of retinal regeneration. So vision loss is devastating because if we lose the cells that make up the eye, there's no capacity to regenerate them. Once these cells are gone, it's sort of permanent. But the question is, what if we can stimulate a stem cell in the eye to make these lost cells? Could potentially this be a way that we can cure blindness? And that is sort of the main question of my PhD research, and that is the work that I'm currently working on in the lab of Dr. Michel Cayouette. So my career path that led me to the IRCM starts with actually what I was doing previously. I was working on the same question that I'm currently working on in my PhD research, which is how do we regenerate the eye? How do we recover cells that are lost using a stem cell in the eye? So this is a question that I've been working on since my undergrad and my master's research in the University of Toronto, where I worked in the lab of Dr. Carol Sherman's. During my research in the University of Toronto, one of our close collaborators was Dr. Michel Cayouette, a world-renowned retinal biologist whose lab and whose home is here at the IRCM. During my studies, it was my goal to join Dr. Cayouette's lab because Dr. Cayouette works on these questions with a very intriguing way. And the way he approaches these questions is to look at how development can inform us to regenerate the eye in the adult context. And so it was always this goal that I had in mind. And as I was completing my master's, it was the grace of my previous supervisor, Dr. Carol Sherman's, who sent a strong letter of recommendation to Dr. Cayouette, which then led to an interview that I had with him. And following that interview, the rest is history. I was able to secure a spot in his lab, and I'm very happy and glad that I have his support and guidance, and I'm able to conduct research here at the IRCM under his guidance. So what would I say to a young scientist to join the IRCM? I too was in the same spot, looking for a future, looking to sort of tackle these fundamental questions. And one is that the IRCM is home to these world-renowned scientists, such as my supervisor, Dr. Cayouette. More than that, the IRCM is also home to state-of-the-art platforms, which I think is very unique compared to anywhere else. We have services such as genomics, proteomics, transgenics, microscopy services that allow me as a trainee to master these state-of-the-art technologies so that I can, tackle these foundational biological questions with much ease. Another sort of unique feature of the IRCM that sets it apart from, I think, any institution in Canada is the fact that it's home to just graduate students and other postdoctoral trainees and research trainees, unlike a sort of regular academic institution or a hospital-based institution where you have a clinician, where you have like patients and in a whole different sort of environment. And so here, it's sort of research is its main brain and its main driver, and it's trainees and students that are devoted to this research. And there's a lot of resources that are available, such as the platforms that I mentioned, as well as the fact that it's home to a variety of different research groups that span every aspect of health. While I work on the retina, there are people that work on other aspects of the human body, and it's easy for us to collaborate. And that, I think, is the best reason why someone should choose the IRCM for their future research.